Cloud Dancer, stop fighting and roll out.
I can't roll, I'm an helicopter.
I don't have any wheels, but I'm trying to get out of here just the same.
You shot.
You don't know that.
Yeah, actually I do. I heard the explosion after Cloud Dancer announced something.
That's true. But yeah, we should kind of stop treating the Dinobots like they're our friends, since to us they just look like metal monsters.
Yeah, that's why I was looking, making sure
So, Dries,
before I did anything.
Yes.
So, Dries, you said we were under attack?
Yes, suddenly... you get a bogey on your tail, so that means Swoop is after you. While on
Finally,
the ground,
names
Snarl,
I remember.
Snarl, Slag, and... Damn it, what was the third one? Can't remember.
Slag,
Snarl.
Snarl, I can't remember.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Did you say Snarl already?
Yes, Snarl,
Yes.
Slag, Swoop, Grimlock, and... Come on, load.
I can't remember.
Was there a Fang?
Sludge.
Sludge.
It's Sludge, okay.
Wait, isn't...
Okay.
Grimlock, Slag,
Can you
Sludge,
believe-
Snarl, and Swoop.
Can you believe that Slag got renamed in recent years? Yeah, because Slag is kind of let's just say a naughty word in British English.
Okay.
Alright.
Whatever.
Is Cloud Dancer gonna say that she's got a tail?
No, of course not. She'll handle it herself. I'm just gonna have her pretend that when she's too busy flying away to notice at this point. Is Swoop gonna shoot at me, or do I have the first turn?
Since you all... Yeah, you already had your turn, so yeah, Swoop's going.
Yeah, I think I already had a good turn taking out Grimlock.
Indeed. Ooh, now you have to... defend.
What happens?
He fires his rockets at you. That's the only thing he has.
But yeah, do I know he's there?
I did say you had a bogey on your tail, so yeah, you probably shot Grimlock, you flew away, and suddenly you had a giant metal bird after you, whatever.
That means I'm in a dogfight, so my superior maneuverability goes up to 6.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna do, or should I just, No, metal frame plus superior maneuverability for a 7. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, rolling. That was a 10. It's only a 3. Oh no! That's not good. Can I re-roll that? I don't like that.
You can re-roll that.
Here you go. Here, have
just
an
delete
energon
it.
cube.
Just delete
okay,
it.
I'll delete it, whatever.
It's done. It's gone.
Okay. Re-rolling. Well, I'm dead! Well, from a 12 to a 1. Actually, can't I take the best of 2 results?
Do you know what I rolled?
Also a 1?
A 12.
Oh, 12. Dries, can't I take the best of 2 results if I do a re-roll? Or do you have to take the new result?
You take the new result. It's only when you use your signature quality that you take the best result.
Are you sure?
Think so? Should be.
You're not sure. Normally I don't do this kind of nitpicking, but in this situation, I think it's kind of important, since if I take the 1, I'm scrap.
Wait, I've got it here. You may spend 1 oomph to reroll the die, taking the new result if it is higher than the original result.
Okay.
Aha, so it's not higher, so I take the 3.
So you take the 3.
I'm saved! It's still then it's a 10 instead of a very, very low.
A 10 versus a 22.
Yeah, that's still a one-hit knockout, I think.
That's still a one-hit knockout, yes. For now,
you know what?
Yes?
You know what? I'm kind of metagaming by doing this, but I'm gonna get myself I'm gonna let myself knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, crash. I'm like probably explosion. My tail starts smoking and go like, ah! I've been hit! No! And I crash.
The
Trailblazer is on the
shot
team.
At Grimlock going, and then zap. Ah!
I think it's somehow appropriate.
But what the Grimlock does not have is a combat medic. Trailblazer veers off to the crash site, tries to grab what's left of Cloud Dancer, and rushes off with it.
What's left? She's still in one piece, just heavily smoking, probably, right?
Okay,
and
Dawa, do a drive check. Yeah, indeed, you're still in one piece. Your tail is just very singed.
I can't move.
Don't worry, I will move. Dear God, it's a flub.
It's a flub?
It's a flub!
Oh! Wow! Does that mean he catches fire too?
Okay, so
the
what
thing
was
is,
the famous...
you pick up Ramses, you pick up Cloud Dancer, you try to drive off, and suddenly you hear this on the ground. And suddenly the ground cracks open, and you actually drive into a chasm.
No. Stop
Not
before
that
before
deep,
he
you're
drives
just
into a
halfway.
chasm. Before he drives into the chasm,
You're just
I'm
stuck
going
a little
to
bit.
hook him.
Yeah, what?
I'm going to hook him with my tow cable
Let's say
because it's still the same scene.
Oh wait, he hasn't paid for his tow cable yet.
Yes, he did. I think. No, he didn't. That's true.
Well, you didn't take it from me. I expect you to take it from me when I pay for it.
Okay, I took it.
But it's still the same scene, so I still have the tow cable. I'm going to... I hear this. I hear all of it, and I'm like, God, can't you people listen? And I drive back around.
We take after you. We follow your example.
No, you don't, because I said leave.
Dawa, you just had a Sludge signature move, and that is really stomping the ground with his foot, creating a quake and cracks.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I yell out, if you guys are going to be part of this group, you're going to start acting like Autobots, not those filthy Decepticons. As I throw my tow cable into the chasm trying to hook Trailblazer. Because I assume he's already got Cloud Dancer.
Yeah.
Okay. I try and hook Trailblazer to pull him out.
Richard, he's just stuck, actually. His front is stuck. He's not in a chasm.
I know, I get that, but I'm trying to pull whatever's stuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
These
that
are
would
still
be
all the same scene, so yes, go on.
my four-wheel drive or my drift. Either one doesn't matter. They're both 5s. I got a 12.
You've got a 12 to pull out. I got a difficulty number. Let's say 4.
Probably pull both of us out since Trailblazer were trying to help me up. I assume I'm also getting plummeting in there.
Actually, you were already halfway in the cargo of Trailblazer, and when suddenly, that happens. Okay. And you have a difficult time getting them out. It seems they're really stuck.
Oh, and then you hear a voice nearby going, Hubcap, do something!
Yeah, what can I do? Charm those creatures? I mean...
Well, I can't do anything. I'm transporting very important cargo. I can't leave my vehicle mode.
By the Matrix.
You know what? Shit.
Yes. Okay. Richard,
it's their turn, so...
do an armor save when suddenly you're trying to pull them out. A Triceratops is trying to hit you in the flank.
Okay.
That
Wait.
would be slack.
Can I do a counterattack? As a
Nope.
defense?
Nope.
Not yet.
No, as a defensive role.
No, you are in vehicle mode. You're trying to pull out Trailblazer out of a stuck situation, so you're already occupied. When suddenly a Triceratops hits you on the side of the car.
Okay, then that's a 13 or 14.
14. Wow, you barely made it. But that will be the number of your paint job.
Oh, damn it!
Should I have
And,
to do something, Dries?
You know what?
What?
Oh no, never mind.
Well, Gearhead is kind of getting impatient, and Hubcap's not doing anything, so guess Gearhead has to do something, however prophetic it may be. So Gearhead just drives straight at the big Triceratops monster, and just goes like, "Hey, you big bully, leave them alone!" And he just crashes into it. So what else can he do?
Wow.
Wait, Gearhead's
okay.
transporting what now?
He's transporting the damaged remains of Magnus, remember?
Oh yeah. I look over at Gearhead as he's doing that. No! Do not.
Hubcap's not doing anything, so he has to do something. And he crashed it. Dries, what should I use to crash?
Let me take a quick look at his stats.
Shall I
he's in
just roll
vehicle
with speed or with metal frame or something? Because I have no idea what else
Both.
I should use to...
It would be a combination
You're
of
ramming
both.
him, so I think he lose speed.
Speed?
Use speed.
Okay.
Well, wouldn't he be able to use his armored frame too as a bonus? Because
That's for Dries to decide. I don't want to roll too much with him since he's just a little guy. No, 4's enough.
Yeah, 4.
There we go, 9 in total. That's pretty good, I think, for Gearhead.
9 in
Nice.
total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you...
Crash.
He tries as hard as possible, but he drives against the Triceratops and he almost buckles over from the impact.
Ow!
Well,
Gearhead, you fool! You cannot risk Magnus like that.
Ooh, Richard, there's suddenly a Stegodon hitting you from the other side.
I'm rolling. Oh, no, I'm re-rolling that. There's no way. No, not happening. I am
Okay.
re-rolling that.
Okay. Then I'll take
I have
this.
returned.
Yes!
Num num num.
I got a 14.
You have a 14. Wow, against 18. Then I have to count for his.
Dries, do you want us to lose? Because otherwise you would best just get this over with instead of humiliating us.
Okay, I shall make it short then. The
Well, then
Dinobots
give me
are...
back my oomph.
What?
Give me back my oomph since, you're wanting us to lose, since we're supposed to lose.
Yeah, that's kind of a good point.
Yes, I was already considering that to give you that thing back because that was redundant. Yeah, you guys are getting pummeled by the Dinobots, which is not good.
Well, I pummeled Grimlock, so yeah.
Take that. I don't think Grimlock is actually the strongest one. I don't think. But
So what exactly happens? We get pummeled by the Dinobots and then...
even Hubcap tries to fire, but to no avail. Avail. Yes.
And, somewhere in there, I say, Come on, Autobots, quit playing around. We have to get out of here before Devastator recovers.
Okay, the situation is like this. You are fighting the Dinobots. You are getting hit one at a time. Hit over and over again. The Dinobots get some hits, but it barely hurts them. When suddenly, on a higher plateau, a figure says, Autobots, stand down.
I stand down if I recognize the voice. Do I recognize it?
I would say...
Is it somebody with authority in his voice?
It's somebody with a lot of authority in his voice.
Does it sound like a Prime?
You don't know that. It's been a
No.
while.
No, Dries, come on.
I will, stand down as a doctor, so basically try to try to put some distance between myself and the Dinobots.
Mm-hmm.
I have, Dries, one of my qualities is Prime Directive. I was given orders by a Prime itself.
Come on, Richard. Let's let Dries do his speech.
No,
I think
I was going to say the reason why.
Let's do the speech first, so we know what's going on.
Okay, fair enough.
You'll get your moment soon enough.
Okay.
As he says that, even those big giant things suddenly stop attacking you. And yeah, I don't actually have a speech prepared for him, but
okay.
In that case, I will transform into medic form and start tending to Cloud Dancer's wounds.
And
yeah,
now
screw the rest.
Yeah, like I said, does it sound like a Prime?
It's a voice you haven't heard in literally millions of years, at least 1 million.
But I know the voice, and it's a good voice, right?
Yes, you will never forget that voice.
Good.
I don't think nobody will forget that voice.
Yeah. You see Gridlock transform into his actual form, and he stands up and does a salute, and he says, "Sir, yes, sir." And he, holds attention.
Mm-hmm. Grimlock crawls out from underneath the rubble and says, "Oh, they attacked Grimlock! Grimlock, smash!" No.
Yeah.
While the other individual on the mountain says, "No, Grimlock, stand down. You may not have noticed, but they are all Autobots." "Oh, me Grimlock not want that. Me Grimlock want smash them, especially flying Autobots."
Flying Autobot already smashed.
And I
Grimlock
turned my head
more.
I turned my head just barely towards Grimlock, and I said, "You were given an order, soldier. Stand down." And then I turned back to the one on the mountain.
Oh my God!
Take order from you.
Oh my God, that's the worst thing to say to him.
I don't care.
Grimlock, take orders from nobody, or something like that.
Grimlock transforms and he comes face to, middle to you. So.
And you notice that Gridlock literally is not moving. He's standing looking straight up at the guy on the mountain.
Gridlock, keep Grimlock busy while I'm working here.
Gridlock doesn't say anything else. He just stands there looking at the man on the mountain.
And then you hear a meek voice going, Now, we're all Autobots here, I think." And I'm trying to transport a very precious cargo. I got a heavily wounded Autobot in here. One that looks a lot like you, he thinks for a while, Mr. Optimus Prime, sir, because he recognizes him from his databanks. He's a smart guy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's never met him in person before. If that's really you.
How to play Optimus Prime? He's too charismatic for me.
Well, he sees that. Does he see a conflict here? Something that needs to be resolved right now.
He probably jump down off the mountain, walk up to Grimlock, and pull him away, and say, "This is not the time nor the place, Grimlock."
No. Actually, he does half of that. He actually comes down, he walks up to Grimlock and says from Grimlock, "This is all one big misunderstanding. Stand down, soldier."
Oh, I can help.
What?
I can help. You hear like Gearhead saying, like in the background, like, "Also, that big green Decepticon was still chasing us. Who knows when he'll get here?"
Speaking of which,
Dun dun dun! I think somebody gets a oomph for that.
No, I'm just saying I will maybe give the Dinobots a better target to fight.
Grimlock wants to smash, so Grimlock can smash.
Yeah, we hadn't taken down Devastator yet.
Optimus looks around and says, "No, this is not the time to fight. All Autobots retreat to the Ark. Transform and roll out."
"Sir, yes, sir." And I transform and I say, "Trailblazer, let's go."
I look. Have I patched up Cloud Dancer enough for her to fly?
There is no time for that.
Nope, you
No
have
time?
to transport her back to a safe place.
Wait, can he still transport Cloud Dancer with all the stuff he's carrying?
No.
What stuff
Gearhead is carrying not Optimus.
Yeah,
Ultra Magnus.
Gearhead is transporting is transporting Magnus.
Yeah.
And I'm transporting Cloud Dancer.
Magnus has been reduced to separate parts, which is why he can fit into such a small bot.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I will,
Considering that I have medical equipment on board in my vehicle mode, I will use that to do some preliminary repairs.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Stabilize her. Make sure that she doesn't fall apart. Make sure that it doesn't get any worse.
You just hear Cloud Dancer saying, I'll be alright, Doc. I just can't transform."
Hang in there, soldier. You did good.
Ramses,
that will be a... That will be a...
Do that, do.
Yes.
Oh.
I do a 9 for repairing.
Okay, just say that I need to scene change. Okay, here we go.
At Autobot headquarters. At Autobot headquarters.
Scene change.
Cloud Dancer and Magnus are being repaired by all the docs and the scientists in the Ark. Oh man.
Do we get our tokens takeaway now?
Tokens? Yes. Scene change, indeed.
Yes.
Does that include Trailblazer, the reluctant doctor?
Yes, the scene is gone, so all your tokens are gone.
I meant, is Trailblazer considered a doctor? For the purpose of the scene.
Trailblazer is considered a doctor, yes.
Let's say Gearhead's helping too.
Okay. That's good to know. Then we know where Trailblazer is.
Yes, there is a small montage where Cloud Dancer is being repaired and Magnus is being put back together. After that small scene, Cloud Dancer is back on her feet.
I just quickly say, wow, I feel better than ever.
While Ratchet comes out of another room and says, "Wow, this one was a lot of work, but we were able to actually not just repair him, but improve him. Everybody, let me introduce to you Ultra Magnus." And then the big blue bot comes in that you all know, love and known from the movie.
He's blue,
Wait.
red, and white, actually.
Blue, red, and white. Blue, red, and white, really?
Actually, red, white, and blue, but still.
Red, white, and blue. The American flag.
Oh yeah, we did kind of notice that that Optimus Prime has wheels, which is weird.
Has what?
And
has wheels.
Yeah, Optimus
wheels.
Prime in vehicle mode has wheels.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, that was
because he's
Cybertron. Yeah.
he's an old-fashioned Autobot.
No, not really. In Cybertron form, he had hover things.
Yeah.
Shut up! He's an old-fashioned Autobot.
No, he isn't. Anyway, enough nerding. So the team is reassembled. Sometimes
I just go. Cloud Dancer just says, "Magnus, is that really you?"
Actually, I am now. He puts his arm to the side. Ultra Magnus.
I look
And
up
then,
and I say,
you see also Gearhead standing there. You can say that again.
I look up and I
Trailblazer
say,
just holds his face and goes, "Oh dear, oh by the spark."
The Allspark.
and Gridlock just looks up at him and he says, nice look, boss.
Yeah, I feel better than ever. Stronger. Taller. More firepower. Got rockets now.
So, would anybody mind explaining what exactly this mud ball is? Because I mean, everything's here either made out of rock or plants. What's up with that?
Well, Optimus Prime turns to you and says, "Welcome to Earth."
And why do you have
I
wheels?
On the planet Earth, do I have to do an entire monologue or what?
Yes, do it.
No,
do
just
it.
say, yes, do the entire monologue. Let's hear it.
Oh boy, my brain hurts.
Or you can summarize it as the plot.
No, here on Earth. What?
Just do a montage.
Yes, Optimus
You know, while
Prime's-
Optimus is explaining everything, you see like a montage of like the scenes on the planet Earth and stuff like that.
Mhm. Optimus Prime is explaining to you that 1 million years ago, or 4 million years ago, I can't remember quite well, they crashed
4 million years
on-
ago.
4 million years ago, they crashed on Earth. While they were in stasis for many million years, they woke up about, 9 years ago, or 7 years ago. 7. And they found that this planet was inhabited by humans.
A sentient species.
A
Okay.
sentient species made out of flesh and blood. They're very small,
Ew.
but very...
Strange.
What the spark is flesh and blood?
Sounds disgusting.
The spark is one now?
Yeah, what the spark is flesh and blood. Yes, they are the sentient beings that dominate this planet. We actually coexist with them and make sure that the Decepticons do not run off with their energy supply, which Megatron has been trying to do over and over.